Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, and tonight we will be continuing with Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. And I do understand that I'm playing very slow, but I don't care. It's been fun so far playing on Game Plus. So let's continue. Hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend. We had a long weekend here in Montreal. But next weekend is another long weekend. In Canada, it's Canada Day. And in the States, if you're from the United States, it is the 4th of July. So that's something. All right. I don't want to save a game. I want to load a game. I don't remember what I was doing at all. But hey, I had the intention of streaming on the weekend. Unfortunately, I had a couple of barbecues that I went to, and I ended up coming home like too late, and I didn't care. I was like, yeah, it's too late to stream, so I ended up not streaming.
Things got pretty hairy.
Okay, so let's see. What do I have in terms of missions? Anything in the side mission department? I guess I'm going to go see Miss Ozen, I guess. Let's go see the psychologist, or psychiatrist, for that matter. Didn't I already hack this computer?
Access granted.
No, I never actually ran. Okay, so another jurisdictional overstepping. Mrs. Connolly, I appreciate your people want to find the people responsible for the train station bombing. Everybody wants to catch those animals. But you need to inform your people that for the time being, it is only suspected that the bombers responsible are the same ones who blew up the police station and the hotel. Until this connection is proven, or any party claims responsibility, the state police have jurisdiction, and your people need to respect that. Lieutenant R. Gaffney, PCR External Liaison, Prague. Alright, let's read. Debbie Connolly to Pedro, my friend, police corruption. Pedro, a recent news article claimed 1/3 cops in Prague are corrupt. From my dealings with state police, I would have estimated that only about 25% were actually on the take. But the number looks higher because of how many others just act like Neanderthals. But I'd like an expert's evaluation. Do you have any hard data or just guesstimates? Good question. Someday I'd like to get a file on every cop in the city, but who has time? From everybody my CIs tell me, and what I've picked up from the Diwali themselves, I would say the number of cops in organized crime's pocket is most likely higher than 30%, but probably below 40, we hope. 1/3 seems a reasonable guess. Nobody cares if I hack in their fucking system.
Hairy and divided.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
I feel terrible for his wife.
Yeah, sure. Alright, let's do this. I think I'm pretty sure I came down here already, though. Already cleaned her yeah, I already read that.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics,
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
no. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Turntables, disclose. Are you asking me or telling me?
David Saraf always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then, in Panchea, when the incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel?
No excuse. This isn't about Augs versus Naturals, Delera. This is about terrorism, and in my book, there's no excuse for taking innocent lives. Doesn't matter what I think about it, Doc. I've got a job to do. Complex issue. There are no easy answers, Doc. If the Augmented are behind this, maybe they felt it was their only recourse. Or maybe terrorize them. Yeah, let's go for no excuse.
This isn't about Augs versus Naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Rucker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
All right, well, that's done.
I feel terrible for his wife.
Okay, you feel terrible for his wife, but yet... Is that the person outside actually saying this?
Do the Jinn still believe what Sin told them, or don't they?
You know my...
Let's save. Because I don't know what's going to happen.
My door's always open. Except, of course, when it's not.
Wow, that's inspirational. You went to school all those years to tell me that? Wow, okay. So next on the list is meet Vega at the Limb Clinic. Alright, let's go see Vega. By the way, hello to everybody that's watching. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful Monday evening. Hope that you got...
It didn't get held up at a
checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
Coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. Actually,
Oh, hello.
hello. I love you. Won't you tell me your name? It's amazing to me that it's still the day. I haven't even gone to the night stuff yet.
How come we make deals with them?
Actually curious. Come on. Hold, customize, examine, equip, move, discard. Yeah, there's a way of actually... Yeah, I don't need this, but... Examine. Like, you can actually break these down for parts, but I don't remember what augment actually does that. Cybernetic weapon handling. Marker, smart vision. I'm going to leave a few left over. Because these are going to be cool if you can use them. Those are really, really cool if you can use them.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama.
I didn't realize it was this close.
Nothing on last bound.
Just drop it. No one cares.
Hele, spěcháme bez kurážky.
Alright. What's around here? The only thing I wished with this game there was a little bit more is exploration. Like if they had allowed, you know, going to different houses and apartments. Like you could do that because technically you can. Like that is how a thing you're able to go, but I don't know how you're able to get there though. I don't think, have I ever been in here?
Go back to gold.
Oh, it's green, so I must have gone in at some point. But how the fuck do you get up there, though? That is a good question.
Vážně jsme k ničemu.
Because I can't exactly just go... Oh, I can? No, I can't. Yeah, there's a way of getting up there. I think it's the Icarius jump or whatever, the long jump you have. Is there a way of...
Area is free of suspicious activity.
Yeah, sure.
Stay away, handsome.
Alright.
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
The door was open. I never came here. That's weird.
Come on, let's check over there.
Don't get me involved.
Like, I don't... There's a way... There has to be a way. Navigate storage... Like this I don't need.
You mind taking one of my patrols next week?
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Well, that was easy. What's here? Oh, there's that. Nice. Biocell for the win. Alright, so...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice. I actually managed. Who would have thunk it? Alright. Unlock. What's in here? Okay. I won't say no to that. Is there, oh, there is. Is there any way of... Nice. Okay. Where does this lead? Where the fuck is this? Have I ever gone here? I feel like I have been. Yeah, because this is unlocked. But it's unlocked, but I never read it. Alright. Urgent, please read. Klena to Eugene Weiss. Eugene, stop your work. I can only hope this catches you in time. I tried calling you, but you're not answering, and the person I spoke at the university said that you are not at the university for the foreseeable future. The sample I sent you is live and should not be used. Do not expose yourself to it. The risk of mortality through respiratory failure within 36 hours is extremely high. I can only say how sorry I am and hope that you're checking your emails. I can't believe this has happened, but after I sent you something you could use for your cross tests as we discussed, I took a closer look at the overshipment paperwork and realized it wasn't that I thought it was. This is to say the batch I borrowed from was supposed to be inert, but for some reason it was a live strain. The problem was, and I don't know why we're even handling this, the material appears to be part of an order we're handling for our parent labs in Hong Kong. I'm just shocked that something like this, that is quietly sat in a short-term storage, BSL-2, is supposed to be used for a part synthetic biomaterials used in emulation tests. If I'd known, I would have. I don't know, but this is awful. Please get back to me as soon as you read this and put my mind at rest. Thank God it's just a microsample at least. You should be able to dispose of it fairly easily if you have protection. Arnold Klein, Research Technician, by Gelen Laboratories Incorporated. Termination notice. Case subject, final decision, blah, blah, blah. Prof. Weiss, I reviewed the cases of your two students, Jessica Schvital and Gustav Apel, very carefully and when first suspended, and I have been no less diligent during the follow-up in trying to determine their future here at the university. We are not a court of law where specific transgressions receive specific punishments. Our situation is much more nuanced. This is a place of study and learning, and we have a duty to ensure that the majority of students have every opportunity to apply themselves. Of more concern, the presence on campus of augmented students researching nanoviruses, a chilling weapon in the potential future arsenal of terrorism, can create anxiety on campus and within the public perception surrounding our establishment, regardless the intentions of the students. The board of directors, I don't know why I said of the, have left me little choice in applying the strict stance we have in supporting the authorities regarding terrorism. So it is with regret that I inform you that the relationship between our university and these two students is to be upheld. As I said, this was not my decision alone, and we have the interest of various parties to consider. But I do stand fully behind it. I continue to understand your concern in this matter, but implore you to allow the process to play out as it should. As mentioned earlier, we have arranged for you to take some involuntary leave to gather yourself and return refreshed and focused before the next semester. I never realized there were so many spelling mistakes in these things. Dr. Alan Kirka, Dean, Prague State University Medical College. More reading. Yay. The next 3 decades. World Police. We foresee a time when the world's authorities have more internationally enabled approach to fighting organized crime and terrorism. Already, the ever-increasing influence of the United Nations, especially in these times of trouble and confusion and increasing terrorism, has led to the formation of a special task force. Under the nominal command of Interpol and currently based in Lyon, Task Force 29 was formed in 2028 and named for the 29 founding member nations. Due to the sensitive and highly confidential nature of TF29's affairs, the organization is not advertised to the public and operates under a strict code of professional secrecy, such as any similar agency would. Where might this lead in the near future? It is likely that the unified force fully outside the jurisdiction of any political power is on the horizon. Ratified by the UN, this force would circumvent international red tape and would be able to respond to global threats without interference from local authorities. Oh. Well, this is the way you get up there. Nothing here. Nothing here.
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Like, seriously, like, these voices are way too close. Boom, bow, ba do 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 do. Alright, well, let's get the hell out of here. I'm not going to go back down here. Just going to save in case that if I do drop, they kill me. Really? I need a keypad? No, I don't. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one with that has all the yeah. There's a way of getting up there. I think there's a mission, or there's a place. I end up being in here. I remember when it was raining outside, so it was like towards the end of the game. There we go.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower, too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Versalife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
Sounds to me like Miller's following orders. It also sounds like he's not happy about it.
All right, whatever. Maybe he's just a stooge. You can't say the same about the man he's talking to.
Hey,
His
Stimps.
boss, Joseph Manderley.
Director of TF-29 operations worldwide. The only person at Interpol higher than him is the General Secretariat.
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about Versalife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that
We'll
never
talk about
happened.
it after this cutscene.
Versalife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? Versalife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARK? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists.
Ah, it's nice
I
of you,
guess
man.
It depends on what
Really
they say
appreciate
was
it.
stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
All right. Yeah, so the first game of the series, I have to admit, although some of the controls are dated, it's pretty freaking good. And if they could redo a remaster of that, see, that's one of the few games that I would actually love to see a remaster of. Like the same game, but in a new engine, like a modern engine. That'd be really cool. In terms of the Stanley Cup, I am so happy that Tampa Bay lost. And it's not because I don't have any love, I don't respect Tampa Bay. But after what Kucherov said about Montreal last year after the playoffs, I hate his guts. And I don't know if you saw him putting a tantrum on the ice because the equipment manager didn't have his stick ready. Yeah, that's... Don't get me wrong.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Kucherov has great, he's a great talent. He's maybe not as douchey as Marchand in terms of his play. He can be dirty, but he's not as dirty as, So last year, he criticized or he gave shade to the Montreal Canadiens fans for acting like Game 4 was like their Stanley Cup win. And he's like, yeah, you guys don't, you guys acted as if Game 5 was your Stanley Cup. Your Stanley Cup was in the conference finals. and like really, really cocky. Now, apparently he was drunk. Okay, whatever. He was drinking Bud Light. So I don't know how drunk he would have been. He just came off as being douchey, and he comes off as being a douche. Like he just comes off as being really, really cocky. And yeah, I don't know, man. So ever since then, it kind of like, I didn't want Tampa Bay to win. To be honest, I thought it was going to be the Avs and the Panthers. I seriously thought the Panthers were going to make it, but it's just the goaltending fell apart. And that's basically what it came down to. Modern Business Review, editorial, corporatocracy is not a dirty word. Anti-capitalist radicals will cite the passing of the Corporate Sovereignty Act of 2017 in the United States, the establishment of pro-corporate institutions such as the Palisade Property Bank, established in 2017, and the policy change that allows large corporations to sit on the UN Security Council, 2021, as sure signs that the world is no longer run by sovereign governments, but by multinational conglomerates. And what is wrong with that? Well, corporate power should be thought as a mode of political power because ultimately, corporations are the people and represents the people's interest in their best interest. What? Corporations are the people and represent the people's interest in their best interest. Okay. Every corporation's mandate includes economic growth, expansion, and development, all desirable and necessary goals for the well-being of human society. And arguably, history has shown that they have been much more successful at this than most governments. I thought they were better, to be honest. I thought they had a power, because them and the Avs, well, actually, I think they had the best offense in the whole league this year. They scored the most goals. And personally, I think they have a better goaltender than the Avs. The Avs are so good that Kemper, don't get me wrong, he there's games that he goaled really, really well, but we'll all know, I mean, even if he won the Stanley Cup, which no one can take it away from him, Kemper is not a Vasilevsky. He's not a Carey Price. He's not an elite goaltender. He's maybe an above average goaltender. And you were always, there was always like this thought that there might be some is there anything here? No, some weak goal that he would let in. Now, thankfully, he didn't let any weak goals in the finals, which I was surprised. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, yeah, but I have to admit, though, the season is way too fucking long. And the thing with Montreal is that before we would have like, the summer with the Montreal Expos, right? And we would like kind of,
Either something will happen or it won't.
Come tonight to the red light district. All this and
red
more.
light district, okay. So there was a period of time where nobody talked, and we do have pro sports outside of. We do have pro sports outside of the, outside of hockey, but you shouldn't have the season finish like pretty much in July. Because if the game would have gone to 7 games, you would have had probably a day or two, so it will probably finish tomorrow. It's too long. And plus, in normal circumstances, usually, like, I miss the days when the Stanley Cup was won, like, in May. Because even for the players, let's be honest, like, as much as I'm not a big fan of Tampa Bay, they pretty much played a full season in the last 3 years. Like, they played a full season extra of games. If you include the playoffs, that's pretty intense. That's a lot of hockey. That's why I pretty much think that, those Stanley Cup those dynasties of like 4 or 5 Stanley Cups, like the Isles and the Montreal Canadiens and stuff. That's never going to happen again. The players are playing way too many. And now even like before, players didn't. That's the whole point. And even preseason, I find there's way too many games in the preseason to actually be meaningful. Because you end up like never really working out your team. And the preseason used to be for players that didn't really train off season. And now they're playing in the off season. And they train 365 days a year. They train in the summer. Maybe with the exception of Kessel, which, he's open, like not, which everybody gives him shit, but like in the 70s, nobody, like Guy Lafleur never actually trained off season. His training is going back into game shape was the preseason. So like, it kind of, I don't know. It's a little bit, I have so many credits, I haven't bought jack shit yet. Alright, I don't want to hear that.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered...
Who is playing that? That's a TV playing. Where the fuck is the TV? Alright, thanks for the lurk, Stem. Really appreciate it. Oh yeah, I have to go in here, right? Yeah, because that's a launching pad. So this is a hack. So let's see where the hack goes. Boom, boom, boom. Boom.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Fuck.
Access
I knew I didn't
granted.
need to freaking breach it. Alright.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks...
Okay, how did I hear this TV from the first fucking floor? Like, it makes no fucking sense. Anyways. What the hell is that? Yeah, I should really change my camera. Because when the light comes in, for whatever reason, ever since I changed camera, this camera is like really, like this TV is really like insane. Sure. Consumable, I don't give a shit about that. How many crafting parts do I have? 60. Okay. I really have to go buy... Maybe I'll buy some Praxis kits or something. Oh. What? I don't remember ever seeing this. Yeah, I haven't tried to actually get the Square Enix member thing. It's cool and everything, but... Alright, this one is going to be tough. Is there another one? No.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access
All right.
granted.
Meeting Dr. Delara Ozen to alias Chicane. Director Miller has told me you don't come into the office very often, but I was hoping we could find some time for you to talk to me. Standard procedure. New shrink has to poke her fingers in everyone's pie. That sounds wrong. You were in the SAAF, right? I think we might have some friends in common. Disappearing trick. What the hell happened to you last night, man? You get some kind of 911 or something? Looked around at midnight and you were gone. Nobody saw you take off either. Of course, we were all a bit wasted by then. Should have seen the size of the bill. Speaking of which, you know Kruger's retiring, right? Well, next time you're on the airfield, be prepared to ante up. We're passing a hat hoping to raise enough to buy him a real parting gift. And I don't want to hear you complaining that you only buy gifts for people you like, because everybody loves Jerry. Seriously, you can afford to dish out 20 credits. Payment received from billing at GHBPCH Corp to Ilyash Chicane, whatever. A payment has been just processed on your account. However, the bill is still 2 months in arrears. As this is the third time this has occurred, if the bill is not paid in its entirety by the end of the month, we will have no choice but to have your foster brother transferred to a public facility. Please contact administration for further... Well, okay. I guess that's that. Oh, shit.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on. Fuck, come on. Yeah, I'm never gonna make it. That's fine. That's why you have these. To hack the shit out of things. Oh. Ilyas Chikane to USDC, blah, blah, blah. No subject. You are the man of few words, so I shall do the same. I know who you are. I know where you come from. I know where you left behind. You carry a heavy burden. I can make it lighter. 47 degrees, but offer expires at midnight. Okay, sure. Let's lock this shit. That is fucked up. I never even thought of that. Anything else here? Nope. Nope. There's a point I remember you can't really sell anything anymore, which kind of defies the point. Oh, more stuff. Yeah. I don't need painkillers. And there's nothing really that's worth anything here. Where did this go? Come on. So what is this in life? I guess if you don't know how to get in, I guess it's a way of getting in. Like, I honestly don't know. It makes zero sense. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, bruh? Alright, well, I guess save. Let's go save some things.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face, but the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilek complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Oh yeah, I liked it. I remember this. I like this mission.
Am I late? Or are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmail would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
True story.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Terror attacks.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talus Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
You go, girl.
Let's get this over with.
I don't actually know if
Let
you
me
actually
know when you've got
kill Rucker, because I've always killed him, but I don't know if you can actually take him alive. Oh no, you
Damn,
can't.
Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me. I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's do this.
I thought I would have had all the options. I guess I did. Well, even during a cutscene, it's still.
But still, we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talus Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
This literally looks like the inspiration for the Ascent. Looks like it was done based on that.
Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Thank you.
Hele, koukejte, odsud vypadnout.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to make you
Don't
more
walk away,
comfortable?
please.
Perhaps
I need
can
just a
find way.
little.
You have so much and I have nothing. Please.
Mluvíte česky? Are you some kind of activist or something? Get a job.
All right, sure.
How long ago was my last hit? By nás Spoldové nechali na pokoji. Jako by toho nebylo dost.
What's... Oh, it's not a...
Why can't I stop?
Don't. I just know it.
But you must be strong. You are not right.
You think you're better than me?
Nechci nic slyšet, jděte pryč.
Co chceš? Ty seš v té koalici? Can't a person get any fucking rest?
Pustěte pryč.
Can I not give them anything? Like, seriously.
Someone, I tried. Please, not now. There is only so much.
Leave me alone.
Oh, let's get some...
I do not even care about food anymore.
That's not good.
No, it's fine. More for the rest of you.
Must be some... I am not...
I need a hit. Fuck.
Just passing through.
The whole city is going to pieces. Fine, I promise.
Not interested, buddy. Get lost.
Sem nepatří.
Living like this.
All right.
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. I wasn't expecting. A word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rosika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of us Ogs.
These cops, they're looking at members of ARC.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC.
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Packus News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily, so I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talus was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls. His accident only strengthened his beliefs.
Is he still an idealist, then? After everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Sem nepatří.
které je postaveno na dvou původních a skýtá domov značné augmentované populaci, utrpělo během algovského incidentu obrovské škody a
Oscar Vanek to Leona Vanek. My dear Oscar, of course I forgive you. Could be there for hold you and help you. Please hold on. There is always hope, Mom. Oscar to Liana. I'm sorry. Hi, Mom. I know it's been a while. I wound up in Golem City. I know you warned me not to get augmented. I know you said I was wasting and destroying what God gave me, and maybe you were right. I don't know. It's horrible here. ARC has some aid workers. They give us neuroprosine when they can, but it's never enough, and the pain is so bad I turned to Neon. It was good at first, but now I can't stop. I don't know how much longer... That sounds a lot like opioids. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. I just feel like giving up. I'm so sorry. Is there any chance you can forgive me for all the things I said and I did? Oh, he's dead. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so there's really nothing here, right? I love how you hear all the swear words in even worse than before.
Just block it down.
The whole city is going to pieces. I wish it were.
Oh, this is new. Little K. In a recent interview, Nathaniel Brown described Rabia as a haven for Augs, further revealing that the self-sufficient city in the desert is costing over $7 million per day to build. Santao CEO seemed unperturbed. It's not just the money that keeps me doing what I do, a honeyed Brown open to the camera. Rabia is giving augmented people all over the world an opportunity to rebuild their lives and dignity. In a win-win scenario for everyone, I'm proud to be involved. Inspiring, isn't it? In other news, Brown will attempt to walk on Santao branded water before turning into wine and toasting his investors. The idea of Brown being hailed as one kind of a business saint is repugnant. Reports out of Rabia paint a picture of indentured AUG workers ransomed to pittance salaries with promise of a place in paradise. Trouble is, the only people getting tickets are those willing to buy them with Santao's money. The projected capacity of Rabia, is 101,500. There are 7.1 million augmented survivors since the tragic incident. By my reckoning, that's roughly one for every daily dollar spent building a paradise most can't afford. Will Brown make them pay to dig their own graves next? Tai Young Medical, a chip off the old block. Top story. Worry not, dear Augs, for the chip the UN demands you swallow or be damned, apparently unobstructively supports intrinsic, sorry for reading horribly, nervous control of installed augmentation. What's more, you will now be considered safe against involuntary aberrations in expected behavior. Excellent! This alarmingly dystopian lingo is borrowed directly from the documentation written by Tai Young Medical, the chip's manufacturer. The tech giant is no stranger to this kind of controversy either. Wasn't it TYM that supplied a quick fix biochip to repair malfunctioning augmentations back in 2027? Only days before the incident occurred? Now barely a year later, here's another quick fix chip that very same experts. No aberrations in expected behavior from TYMN either. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Okay, before we do anything, it's probably going to hold the same information as I read before, or as I got in my conversation.
Access granted.
Dr. Martin Oziema to Reher Burke, stolen shipments. Administrator Burke, I understand that contacting you directly is a little unorthodox, but the situation here is getting out of hand. I can now say in no uncertain terms that the PCR have been stealing our aid shipments. I spoke to Dr. Logan last night, and he mentioned that he found over 100 charcoal water filters dumped into a sewage drain near the police block. Water filters I was expecting in the last shipment. As you can guess, they are completely useless to us now. As a result of our shipment being stolen, I have reached out to the Augmented Rights Coalition for help. Talos Rucker has assured me that if the organization could send any additional aid to the Utilec, he and his people will ensure that the shipments are secured and delivered to us. In the meantime, ARC has been kind enough to supply us with fresh vegetables from their... Why is there a thing flashing on top? Oh, I guess it's the back. From their greenhouses. Please, Administrator Burke, I understand that this request is stretching the organization's resources, but these people are dying. I look forward to hearing back from you. Stolen aid shipments from Rayhar Burke to Dr. Martin Ozema. Dr. Ozema, firstly, I'm sorry to hear of the trouble at the Utilec complex. While the organization strives to provide aid to as many people around the world as possible, we cannot put focus on one area over another. Yes, the situation in Utilec complex is dire. Yes, the people are there deserve our attention, but so do so many others around the world. I won't bore you with the numbers, Dr. Ozema, but doubling our efforts in Utilec would be to the detriment of one of our other programs. I'm sorry, but you and Dr. Logan will have to rely on what you have available to get you through until the next scheduled shipment arrives, currently 43 days hence. Now, on the subject of seeking assistance from the Augmented Rights Coalition, I must say, Dr. Ozema, I am very disappointed to hear this. We cannot work with nor consider assistance from any group that is associated with terrorism, proven or not. If word of this gets out to our donors, I hate to imagine what would happen to our funding. Please disassociate from Talos Rucker and the Augmented Rights Coalition immediately. Everything said, I do hope you're keeping well. Respected Grant. The original email. I know, I already read that. Welcome to our temporary housing relocation to Dr. Martin Ozema. Greetings, Dr. Ozema. We hope that you find your new housing unit inside a Utilec complex to your liking. Please refer to the registered resident guide before sending any questions you may have. As a security measure, your safe is currently assigned a temporary code, 9990. You can reset this code to your own preference before securing any items inside. Thank you, and have a nice day. Okay. I came from there, didn't I? Oh shit, there's actually something there.
The cops are out of control.
Okay, all that for a credit chip? At least I got a biocell out of it. Maybe I could barter with some people here. It would be nice. You mean it's going to shit? Let's save. Hello.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Sure.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Thank you.
Were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are here, I urge you not to become as...
Well, let's look around to see what's available.
I don't like the cops being here any more than you do, but what do you expect? There was another bombing swing.
I actually don't want to turn them on me, though. Stop the oppression. How many crafting parts do I have? 140.
Leftist political.
I'm dying, please.
I'll tell you, the so-called AUG incident was just a convenient cover, but I know what really happened at Panchea.
Well, what really happened there, bruh? Tell me. Tell Uncle Corporate. What's beer? Can you go in here? No. Alright.
What's the plan? When my partner gets here, we'll escort you to a safe house. With all the shit that's about to go down, you don't want to be on the street.
We have enough trouble here.
This station, even worse.
But another one.
You think? Like a good boy.
This is your last warning.
No, Alan, целая наблизкана и в теле посра. Иди же. Baby,
I wanted to see what would happen. I need to get more augmented. Or else it doesn't work. I do hope if they redo, if they continue the series, that they get the original voice actor for Sarah.
And I fear the repercussions will test our resolve, the strength of our convictions. We have been
Let me go around. I want to. There's nothing there. I'm convinced those red boxes, those are errors. They never fixed it. That must be pretty important. Yeah, I got my multi-tool again. I have to admit, the fruits and vegetables kind of look fake. I am not gonna lie. Fuck. That's a 3. That's a 1. So they actually want us to go through this. But... So you bust your fucking ass to go through that door, but yet they fucking... That's so fucking stupid.
Access granted.
Why was this a 3? Come on. Hey, I'll take a Praxis kit any day of the week. I didn't even know there was fucking Praxis kits in here. Oh, there's a weapons. Laser targeting system. Oh, yeah. It's true. I do have a laser targeting system. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Recoil speed. Credits. I don't know how you can have that. A second drop. A second drop. Fuck, I have 9 neuroposines? Holy fuck. I didn't even realize I picked that many. And this is Tesla cartridge. Shotgun armor. Shotgun, okay. So I got everything I could from here. Alright.
Anomaly detected. Access granted. Alright. Daniel Dobius to Endel Barkus. What are we talking about? Hey, I did the last run last night and you were right. The ventilation shaft leads directly to the storage room. This locker is begging to be emptied out. If this works, we will have enough posy to last 2 months, even with Galois taking his cut. Okay. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Get out. Rudolph Fay to Corrimir Beska. Shit, Corrimir. The cops are onto us. Someone tipped them off that we were planning to hit the lockup. Probably fucking Galois knowing that's that snake. I would have come up to warn you, but I can't see them outside my unit. I know they're just waiting for me to step outside. My advice is run. Now. Take Ella. Take Ella and get into Ark territory. You can disappear in there until things cool down.
I wish you'd never gotten me involved in this. Also, I'd delete that last email thread if I was you. Good luck, Rudy. P.S. Delete this email too. Fuck, just delete everything. Ever. Kermit, Rudy, that code for the police lockup that we were talking about, the one you said would never happen, well, I have to say that 2223 Galois came through. I told you he would, and he only wants 10%. Ha! Foolish bastard. Get your ass over here and we'll get to work on a plan. Perfect. Never doubted you for a second. Ella doesn't know, does she? I love my sister, but she has a big mouth. Sure. I want to close the fucking window. The door. Okay, so where did I come from? Oh, there. No, that's not what I wanted. So there is a ventilation shaft. Don't know where it is, but I should not come out by here. Although that's the way I came in, though. There's no way out here right now. Alright, let's save and see where this leads. By the way, hello to anybody that's watching. Thank you for spending your evening with me, playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Okay, that keypad was for that, okay.
Might have something here.
Ark will fix this. You'll see.
Last warning. I will.
Fuck. Oh no! Fuck. That is not what I wanted to do.
Still got all.
Ottar Botkovelli, second only to Radik Nikolats in the Prague branch of the Devalli family tree. So how the fuck do I get out of here? Fuck. There's nothing that doesn't open. Fuck. There has to be a way of getting out.
This power trip is bullshit. No one here had anything to do with...
Ark will fix this. You'll see.
I don't want to hear.
Alright, well that was quicker than that was easier than I thought. So I have to go there, but I don't want to go there right now. Let me go on the 3rd floor. See what I can get. Try and see if I can find a merchant that's willing to sell me shit. What's down here? Crafts. Crafts are always good.
Wait a sec.
Oh.
Probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hanser.
There is a vent.
If your sister is with Ark, we are the only people who can help her.
All right, I found a vent.
Little late for that now.
All right, well, let's go see what we have here. Let's save. Oh, that's the other way of getting in. Well, that didn't really help much. Well then. Hey, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you are a fan of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided.
Turn around.
You'll see.
Back away.
Oh, nice.
You'll be lucky to get out of here alive, I bet.
Can I close this again? Really? You don't allow me to close this? No, that's gonna give me neuropazine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, that's a pretty nice find. Mary Motovich. Reveal. Well, that was easy.
Access granted.
All right. Wow, that's a long email. Oliver Bertolot to Angel Fire. I can't find her. Mary, give me some news. What should I do? First of all, the trouble with the eviction, and now this. I'm going to break out of Gollum tonight. It took a while to find some suitable hardware, but I got my hands on a police PSEC with the code to one of their weapon lockers. Keep trying to reach her, Oliver. So help me God, the Dvalis will regret the day we met. Good God, hearing you now takes me realize I was married to a stranger all these years. You scare me, Mary. What if it's too late? I already tried contacting her again, but her address came back as unknown. It's like she's vanished off the face of the earth, so help me. I'll never forgive you if anything happens to our little girl. Yeah. Oh, I came here already. Why didn't I fucking realize this was a thing? Oh, I forgot this. Alright, tranquilly. Oh! J. Chuba to J. Manda. Chuba, be advised that the gun cage is part of your regular patrol now. We've had reports of Gollum rats sniffing around, so keep a close watch. Last thing we need is for one of these people to get in there with arms themselves. The code to the door is 0190. Check it and log it on the hour. And keep your eye out for trouble. Lieutenant Manda. Gun gauge code. Alright. Man, I was right in here. I didn't even fucking notice it. That is so fucking me. Anyways. Thank you for people that are watching, people that are new to my channel. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful Monday evening. Hope that you guys are partying it up. By the way, I didn't say this last time, but thank you to everyone that's giving me feedback on Twitch. It's actually pretty nice. It made my day.
I had to tell them this. I had to. I needed support.
Okay, I don't know why that would have any significance whatsoever, but okay, so I did this already. I came here already. I got this over here. Alright, so I guess I can only go down from here. I go to where I'm supposed to go.
There's a place on top, though. There's a place on top of this.
I'm dying. Please.
Yeah, and I just stepped on your face. That's... Bravo. Brava, brava. There's a thing on top, though. How the fuck do you get there?
They're up to something.
Yeah, thank you. Well, that didn't work out. There was a ladder.
This is a sanctioned state police operation.
Pretty sure there was a ladder around here that go in all the way on top. Okay, well. Okay, I came here. Came here. Did I come here? I don't even know. No, I did not. So... Yeah, nobody heard that, right? Hermanis Petroskas.
Access granted.
Where are you? Andal Hermanis to... Andal to Hermanis. Hermanis, I haven't heard from you in a couple of days. How's it coming on your end? Was I right about the wall into your unit? I'll write you back once I've worked out the rest of the plan. Won't be long now. Louis Galois to Hermanis. I have a job for you. Hello, Hermanis. I have another job for you. Seems my contact inside the PCR has decided to change the rules of a little game we play. I won't go into detail, but the result is the police were tipped off about the shipment of goods from the city, and now they have it. You remember the 2 storage lockers that the PCR used down near the Angel Wings? I have the code for one of them, 6123, but getting into the other is up to you. Our deal will be the same as last time. Let me know. Mr. Galois, yes, I will do it, and I have just a person to help too. His unit shares a ventilation duct with the second storage locker. What are the odds, eh? This is too perfect. Good, let me know when it's done. Okay, acquired a code, which I probably already destroyed. Oh, there's things behind here. Pride and Prejudice, the unauthorized biography of Talus Rucker. Before appointing himself the champion of Og rights worldwide, Talus Rucker was born into privilege to an upper-middle-class couple in Stuttgart. He excelled in school and was, according to one effusive teacher, well-liked by everyone. It was only natural that with the advantages and world can offer laid to his feet, this golden boy went on to medical school, where he took his fairy tale to the next chapter, falling in love with a fellow student. The moment the 2 doctors graduated, they simply could not wait to show their world their enlightened generosity by bringing their white skin and perfect smiles to the third world, generously sharing the advantages of their upbringing with the poor, ignorant savages. After losing his lover and his limbs in the Vilema Caldera disaster, Rucker discovered a new cause, augmentation, which could restore to him his rightful superiority over the rest of the world. Okay. Oh, there's lockers here. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, so generous person you. All right. Yeah, the raw list, I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you for the follow. I know I said it before, but I wanted to reiterate it. Wow, 40 crafting parts. Who would have thunk it? Silencer. I cannot pick it up because I don't have... Although, could I get rid of anything? Can't put it on there. Can't put it on there. Grenade launcher, frag grenades. Alright. Oh. Let's see here. Alright, so I picked up one for picked up the other. Okay. Well, that's that. But can I actually leave from here? Is there any exit? There's a valve there. I don't know why. I don't know what the significance of the valve is. Honestly, I have no fucking clue. I have to go back out the other way. Poops. Alright. I guess now the only thing I have to do is go to my actual mission point. Actually, is it here? There's a place where you were able to fucking go with a ladder. I think it was up there. And I didn't recover. Anyways, we'll take it from there.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
There's something that opens this though. Because there's a laptop in the back of this. There's literally a laptop right behind us.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I am running out of patience.
Relocation Zola to Tibor. Good afternoon, Mr. Sokol. Please allow me a moment to introduce myself. My name is Zola Matthews. I am the Interpol WITSEC agent, Director James Miller assigned to your file. I wanted to take this opportunity to inform you that we are actively preparing your file and will be in contact soon with details of your relocation for you and your family. In the interim, if you have any questions regarding your file, please do not hesitate to contact me. Respectfully, Zola Matthews. Last warning, Yara to Tibor. Tibor, I don't care if you like to play revolutionary with your ARC friends. I want you to stay away from Drago. The PCR were just here asking questions. Again, lucky for us, Drago was able to convince them that he is not involved with ARC. I wish you would just listen to your brother and stay out of trouble, Yara. The police are arresting everyone down there and dragging them to their outpost in the Narrows. You need to be careful or you'll end up in the cell again. You are there, or did you get you already, brother? I don't know if that's going to actually work, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Well, that didn't really help anything.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Watch the move. Clear the area now.
Alright, I gotta find a way to get in there. Okay, there's a vent over there.
I gave up. Long war.
All right.
Chain of command, that's why. Get back to work.
It's actually not what I wanted to do, though. No, whatever, I killed him. It sounds as if I was going for a pacifist run anyway. Let's save.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
No shit.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
Yeah, I saw a message on your computer. Someone was warning you that you might end up here.
You hacked my computer. Why?
I was trying to find you.
It doesn't matter. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
By the way, on my computer, who was warning me?
Some guy named Old Blue Eye. You know him?
No. Listen, Dushan, my brother, was taken. He didn't do anything. If you see him, please help him.
Right. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
And this will all end. That's what the Rucker teacher used to say, huh? All involvement.
Okay, let's save, because I don't know what the fuck is going to happen.
Sure they have no other way in? Surrounded by planks.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear here. Let me show you what happens when you hold out on me. Let's see if I can't persuade you to talk. Something tells me I don't have your full attention yet. You don't want to answer my questions?
Never know what might happen out there.
A little warning. You think I'm fucking around here?
Alright, let's go to the other room first.
Earn respect.
You're pissing me off.
Bust in there and clean them out.
Who is talking? Like, they're talking as if they're right beside me, and they're not.
We should have a few more people at the main
Access granted.
Let me see just one arc, son of a bitch.
Well, that's okay. I guess they're expecting. I guess they're expecting things to go bad.
Alright, you old piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games?
I might actually call it quits for tonight.
It doesn't matter if they're a grandmother or a schoolboy. If they have a nog, they're a threat. Am I right?
I was saying that before the incident.
I can't believe they bomb our city and complain about their rights.
Exactly. Rucker talks about Ogreites like they're a different race or something. Are their children born augmented? No, to hell with their rights. We should just
I don't
get
have
rid
enough.
of all of them.
I don't know what's the augment that lets you like hack the lasers. I'll have to look it up. Mankind divided. Aug to take out lasers. Laser tripwires are security measure. Blah, blah, blah. These tripwires are usually placed in the doorway or blah, blah, on the other side. Okay, laser tripwire. Okay. Hack. Laser trip wires. How to remote hack. I purchased a skill, but upon it's not showing up a target. Be obvious. Try highlighting TVs, radios, drones. Not everything can be hacked, can be remote hacked. It doesn't work on terminals. It only works on car alarms, laser wires. Yeah, I know. But it's not working on the laser wire, and I don't know why. Maybe I'll try and figure it out next time.
What was that? Closing in.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Just because I'm tired. And at the same time, I'll look it up on how to augment that particular skill set. To everyone that passed by tonight, thank you, Stim, for chatting it up. Thank you, the Raw List, for the follow and for the hello. I know you didn't stay very long, but thank you very, very much. And to everyone else that watched for the last few hours, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. I'm probably not going to be able to stream tomorrow or Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday for sure I'm going to try and stream again. And again, I'm going to try and see if I can stream on the weekend. I do have Friday off, so maybe I'm going to stream a little bit more on the weekend. But we'll see how that goes. My schedule is always up in the air, and I never know what I'm going to be able to do. But I'm happy that I was able to stream tonight. So thank you, guys. Thank you for everything, and I shall see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Ciao.